Yo, what's up, boys? Welcome back to another vlog. I'm gonna show you guys exactly how I structure my day so I remain locked in. You're also gonna see some of my work with world-class athletes, just see the routines of how I develop strength and conditioning with them. And lastly, stay till the end because I have a very important announcement that's gonna dictate the future of this channel and dictate the future of my life. So I'm not gonna hold you guys any longer. Let's get right to it.
Yo, all my L's they call me the V. Aye, yo, she and I fuck my ex, got on sexy red in the V. No, she'll get in her feelings if I put on some R&B. If I put on that gent.
All right, we're back with another vlog. Okay, we got a pretty stacked day. It's about 10:13. I woke up super fucking late, but you know you got to get that sleep sometimes. So, woke up. Now I'm just doing a little bit of computer work. I just got this new standing desk. It's absolutely fantastic. But yeah, doing a little bit of computer work before I get up in my day. I got one in-person client that I train, so I'm about to train him at around 11:30. I'm gonna do some errands, run some shopping, and then I'll probably just work for the entire day after that. All right, so first stop of the day at the gym. About to train my guy, Billy the Indo Ninja. He's I think about 20 something days out from his fight on CFFC main event. So yeah, getting him right. Yeah, just waiting outside for him right now. He'll probably pull up any minute. Just chilling, getting some sunlight, getting the mind right. Little slow start to the morning, so just trying to get waking up so we can push, right? And technically, I'm not allowed to train him, right? Because it's at another gym, and I just want to be respectful. So I just been hitting the workouts with him, and it's just been very exhausting because he's a pro athlete, he's a freak athlete, and just keeping up with him is something in itself. But yeah, we're gonna get it. Just wait for this guy to show up, and yeah.
We 22 days out today, man. Feeling great. About to hit an amazing strength and conditioning with Mr. Anabolic
Yes,
Asian.
sir.
Beautiful day. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Probably just take it, go hard, but go easy if that makes sense. Like we're trying to do it smart. We're just trying to do everything what we can to get something out of it, but then also just not taxing for like the main shit, which is just the sparring, which is the specific training right now. So we're just trying to do everything that we can, but not, tax the body or anything like that. So yeah, you're gonna get a smart session in today, and yeah, bro, let's just get this shit, man. Let's get it. All right, guys. So I'm gonna take you guys through our full workout here. Okay, we started with a dynamic warm up. We basically just mobilized all the joints, the hips, ankles, knees, shoulders, all that stuff. And now this is an extended part of the warm up. It's a med ball slam split stance to a chop. Okay, so basically this is just priming our full body in conjunction with each other, all the muscle groups talking to each other. And right, you're gonna slam that ball on the front side leg, load the glute, and your goal is to, without spending too much time on the ground, project the hips forward, step onto the box as you rotate with the med ball. Really good drill for just priming up movement for the session. Now we're going to get into our explosive work. He's about the 20 days out in this video, so we're just trying to prime his nervous system, get his explosiveness up, right? Because these are things that you can develop pretty quickly. So we're going to try to get these to a high level before his fight as much as we can. So we're going to start with these seated box jumps, really good for acceleration, which is basically not using momentum to jump, right? Just using pure muscular force, right? We're going to go right into these uh, accentuated, eccentric, loaded jumps, okay? But I like to do them in a little different way where we're going to kind of do a double bounce. And the goal with this one is to really load the tendons of the ankle, the knee, and we are using those weights by our side to drive into the ground harder, try to put more force into the ground. And the funny story, this guy was like, hey, bro, can I take a video of you guys? Like, I need to show my buddy because my buddy was doing box jumps and the box was like this high to the ground. Like, so like I want to show him that he ain't shit. So that's basically what he was saying. So he asked if he could record. This gym is really cool. They got super old heads up in there, and old heads are always chill. But anyway, this is one I really like to do with Billy because it really forces you to like dig into the ground, right? So we are using those weights extra load to just sit into the ground deeper. And I think that this is one of the best exercises for that knockout power ability, because you're using external weight. You're using more weight to put more force into the ground. If you can control that force, right, and explode off from it, you're going to develop a lot of power when you do your strikes, right? This can apply for your punches, your kicks, your knees, right? So we are just trying to impart as much force to the ground as possible. Next, we're going to go into our strength work. This is our just general strength work. Trap bar deadlifts here. Now, this is about 2.5% of his body weight, which is pretty ridiculous, right? He weighs about 140 at the time of shooting this, and this is about 335. So it's an incredible feat. Elevated with the plates a little bit, just because the handles, we use the flip side and the handles are a couple inches lower. So just to keep the integrity of the lift, just put the plates on the side, right? This is really focusing on that neural drive, and it's a trap bar deadlift. It's relatively easy on the muscles just because the shallow range of motion. So this is perfect for him because he has a stacked training schedule right now, and we do not want to add any more muscular fatigue in his session. So really good one here. I just hit the workout with him. Just rep this out for as many times as I can. I was just pretty tired that day, but mainly it was the grip that was giving me trouble. Okay, now we're gonna go into some upper body work. We went to this landmine split jerk. Okay, so basically you're gonna dip down with the knees and then end up in a split stance position. Now this is a really good one. Not only is it specific to fighting, but it's not so specific. It's still got some general strength and conditioning elements as well. I like this one a lot. It's very simple to teach. It's very straightforward, and it's really good for getting that pop, right, from the lower body translating into the upper body. And then lastly, we finished off the session with these Pendlay rows. Now, again, this is one of my favorites. I think this is one of the best for that grappling strength, that wrestling strength, using momentum, using a little bit of knee drive, right, bracing the core, and just pulling it as forcefully as you can. Very simple. All right, boom. All done with that. Very successful session. So like I said earlier, that was a peaking session. So he's about 21 days out. So, there isn't much to begin. All we're trying to do is sharpen the tools that we have at our disposal. So basically, we're just trying to train really intense, but keep the volume low so he can focus on his sport-specific training, get the adaptations that he can, and just dip. So we did just that. It was a very short but intense session, right? When we're doing the things, we're going with full intent, full focus, right? But anyway, just got back here. Now I'm just chilling at home. Actually about to head up to Costco. I usually go to Costco later in the day, but today I have some time, so I'm actually trying to get there before, because every time I go, the shit that I want is taken, right? They always take the Greek yogurt. They always take the good eggs, and I always have to get the shit stuff. So I've been trying to make an effort to go a little earlier. So yeah, about to do that, and then I haven't eaten all day. I didn't eat much of a breakfast, so I'm actually gonna eat at the Costco food court. Save some time. I really don't feel like cooking, so I'm gonna show you guys exactly all the essentials that I get. I don't really get too much fluff. I just get exactly what I need. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I get at Costco. So what we got so far, we got the energy drinks, little sockeye salmon, 2 big ass eggs, 3 tubs of Greek yogurt, and the ground bison. And this is all I'm getting, man. So I'm clocking out here with is everything I need, and we're out. Shit. All right, boys, just got home. About to kill this little meal I got right now. It's about to eat it on the couch today. Hopefully I don't get this shit dirty. It's all a white couch, but you got 3 eggs, some ground beef, some rice, just some leftovers from yesterday, man. And oh shit, man, I'm tired as hell. Let's eat, bro. So yeah, did everything I really need to do today outside. So now I'm about to just stay indoors and just lock in and grind, bro. But yeah, man, life right now is pretty much the same shit every day. Honestly, I've been kind of in that phase where I feel like it's so damn repetitive, and I've been feeling it, bro. I feel like a part of myself is missing. But I mean, you still got to push through. And I always got to remind myself there's seasons, bro. And right now it's just a season of building. And, I'm very blessed that I'm in a situation right now where I can just focus on building this empire that I want to eventually create. But I'll be lying here if I told you that, man, everything is just always go lucky, happy all the time, like you see in my Instagram stories. I mean, it's fucking real life. I mean, we got responsibilities, we got bills to pay, I got family to take care of. So definitely a lot on my shoulders, but if not me, then who? And there was another thing I wanted to talk to everybody about. I don't know if you guys have been following me, my journey, but you guys know that I opened up a gym in my original hometown in Federal Way, Washington. So in the past month, I've currently exited the business. I am no longer affiliated with that gym whatsoever because I wanted to start afresh. I wanted to start something new. There's just been some things that happen just with management, with owning the gym, that went against my values and went against how I wanted to live this life. So, it was a very hard decision for me. I literally put my blood, sweat, and tears into that gym. That was one of the most difficult things in my life I've done. And it will forever live in my memories as something that, I accomplished. And I've had so many good memories there. Sometimes wake up in the middle of the night and just reminisce. But the past is the past. And for you to grow, you got to sacrifice what you hold as most precious. And although it was, a big dream of mine, and it was something that, I always wanted to do, something that brought me great happiness, at the end of the day, it was holding me back from the person that I could become. And I knew I was capable of a lot more. And just my situation with that gym and just how everything was organized, I felt that I couldn't be the person that I truly was destined to be. So I'm out. So yeah, moved up here to start a new life, right? It's not just about work, right? It's about your development as a whole, as an individual. And sometimes work gets in the way of that. But I never want to lose the ultimate goal, which is personal development is over everything. And personal development covers business development, financial development, fitness development, mental development, right? But personal development is everything. And I never want anything to come between that as the first goal. So I moved out here. Moved about an hour away. But I've been on a really good grind lately. I've been on a really good flow. Just building on my empire, but doing it online. And I think that's better for me anyway. I really like the online nature of it. Anyway, I just wake up, grind, go to the new gym, try to enjoy some time in nature, try to enjoy some time with my wife. That's about it. So it's been a good past couple weeks, but I feel like I'm really coming into my own here. And I can't wait for truly good things to come. So usually around 6 o'clock, I do basically all the cleaning that, just from the breakfast, from lunch, there's usually a lot of like dishes on the dishwasher, right? So you should do all the cleaning, just make sure the house is clean. And honestly, it's a good like break from work and stuff like that. So I actually really enjoy it, and nothing like a clean home, bro. I honestly cannot wait for summertime. If you guys don't know, summertime in Washington is just absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, I can't wait. I think it's all about finding a balance as well. Like you want to, me, I don't just like to work hard, guys. Some of you guys might think so, but I'm really not that type of person, like where I just want to work all the time. This summer, I really want to have a lot of fun, man. And not to say I'm not going to work hard, because it doesn't come without the hard work, obviously. But last summer, bro, I worked too damn hard to the point where I literally became depressed, bro. Because at the end of the day, everybody needs some fun as well. I like having my fun, right? So made it a vow this summer that I am going to do more of the things that I really like to do. And it's really all about balance, guys. You know, like, yeah, you work hard, but I mean, at the end of the day, the only thing you're gonna take away from this life is your memories, right? So, do the things that you like to do. You know, if it's summertime and you like to go out and you like to, you know, go out on hikes and go out on all these trips, bro, there's only one summer a year. I'm not saying to fucking go get bottle service, do some dumb shit. But if it's some wholesome shit, bro, you better do it because you don't have much time on this earth. And it could all be taken away like that. So, guys, this summer, I'm really making it an effort to just have my fun. Well, this is what we got for dinner, boys. We got some salmon, you know, rice. Also cooking up some other things right here, you know, broccoli, onions, mushrooms. All right, boys. So that concludes Into the Day. It's about 10:11. About to start heading to sleep here. About to brush my teeth, do all that, and just hit the hay. And man, I'm so motivated tomorrow, man. Think I've been in a slump honestly for the past couple days. Felt like I'm not getting as much things as I should get done. I think I'm getting distracted. But you know, these moments are needed. Okay, there's always going to be peaks and valleys, and the next high can only come from a valley, right? Life's always going to be a cycle of, you know, going up, going back down. So, and every time in my life where I've had a valley, I've had, you know, something where I felt like I was down bad. I've always came back up tenfold. So I cannot wait for these next, you know, month or 2 months. I know there's going to be some big results. Right now, I'm just going to go to sleep, get everything dialed, and let's wake up tomorrow and let's just kill this shit. Let's go.